So Saket, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Saket, can you brief yourself?
Ma'am, my name is Saket Kumar. I belong to Patna, Bihar, and my age is 23 years old, and my aim is to join the defense forces.
Okay, you are from Patna, Bihar, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me something significant about your state.
Ma'am, Bihar is known as the land of scholars because from ancient ages there have been many scholars been born here, and from if we see the ancient age, there was Chanakya, also known as Kautilya, or then Aryabhat, and later on in modern period also, modern history also, there were Veer Kunwarsi. He was also born from the same land, and in the modern period, which in the contemporary world, we can see the Anand Kumar, who is known for the for owning the coaching institute Super 30 and teaching the childs which are not so much privileged.
Okay. I can see that you are a graduate with BBA, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give me a detail about your educational qualification?
Ma'am, I completed my class 10th from BP Convent School. I scored 9.6 CGP. After that, I took PCM as my core subject in the class 12th from Camford Public School, and I scored 67.8 percentage. And after that, I chose BBA as my further career option from Ellen Mishra Institute, Patna, and I scored 68.9 percentage.
Okay, that's great. I can see that you had been involved in extracurricular activities.
Yes, ma'am.
What has been the stages of your participation in extracurricular activities?
Ma'am, since my early childhood, I was like very fascinated by this Roman culture of multi-visuality.
Were you not fascinated about Indian culture?
I was, but at the same time, the intellectualism in the Greek or Roman culture, which was like knowing all the subjects, not just a particular subject, like Aristotle or Plato. So, and I can also see the Leonardo da Vinci. So I think that we got one life, so we have to experience all type of things which we can explore in this life. And so I was involved in all the games, whether it be cricket, football, kho-kho, chess, and even in the you can say cultural clubs like singing, sketching, drawing competitions. And after that, in college also, I was selected as a college team captain for the football team.
Nice, great. So, tell me, why do you want to join Indian Armed Forces?
Ma'am, it's a long story because from my childhood, I was born in a house where I was taught many folklores and many stories about brave personalities of India, like Subhash Chandra Bose or Bhagat Singh. And so joining the Indian Armed Forces was my aim from starting of my life. And that's why also I went for the ND examination after class 12th. But because my knowledge in the science field was not so much, I could not qualify that. And after that, after completing my graduation courses, there has been certain incident after the Pulwama incident.
When did it happen?
14th Feb 2019.
Okay.
And after that, there was a phase in my life when I used to talk to myself a lot about all these things, all the happenings during that time. And in that period, I get a book of Subhash Chandra Bose, Indian Struggle, which made me feel that there are certain legends on this who were born on our country, the land of our country, and they have done a lot for the freedom of our country and the sovereignty of our country. And after all that 75 years of independence, even now, if our freedom is being compromised, then I think there is, I can't do something for it. And since I was not present there, so I could not join the Azad Hind Force, I think that I can join the current Indian Army and protect the sovereignty of India.
So you would like to carry forward the legacy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. Now tell me that if you won't get selected in this exam, what will be your alternate career option?
Ma'am, from today to my 24th year of age, that is the eligibility criteria for the defense forces. I will try my best to join it. And even then also, if I could not make it, I will go in the educational sector. I will be loving to open a school for children of my country. And because I think that education is the only solution, only feasible solution for the problems in our country.
Yes, nice thought. Now tell me that why you have opted for CDS exam? Why not for FCAT?
Ma'am, I've also opted for FCAT, and like I said, I want to join the defense forces, whether it be Indian Army, Indian Air Force, or Central Armed Police Forces.
Okay. Okay, fine, fine. So now you tell me that what had been your strategical planning to crack this exam?
Ma'am, since the CDS examination is conducted by UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, so it requires a wholesome knowledge of the topic. We can't just do it, mug up all the facts and figures. So we have to know the deep knowledge. For that purpose, I used M. Lakshmikant book for the Indian polity, and for the history book, I go for the Spectrum.
Okay.
And for current affairs, I used to watch YouTube videos, and I have given a lot of mock tests also. That helped me a lot to crack this examination.
So are you really confident about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me your greatest fear that you have.
Ma'am, the greatest fear is the result of the SSB interview. Not the result, but the phone call which I make to my parents after the SSB interview, after getting rejected. Because it break my heart to break my parents' heart, because they have a lot of hope from me. And when they used to hear from me that I could not be selected this time also, it's a fearful experience for me.
Okay. Do you really think you are competent enough for this post, for this job, to join the defense forces?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I don't think so. What is your opinion about this point of mine?
Are you sure of it?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I believe that, see, even mental prowess is needed for cracking the examination of UPSC CDS. But not only mental prowess, I also have my physical prowess. I have a very fit physical state, and I am disciplined in my all the daily routines. I have this time management also, in which I used to read all the books. I have certain time for my family also. And I have a dedication and devotion to my country, and that's why I think I am competent enough to join the armed forces.
Well, fine. Nice to hear that answer. My best wishes. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.